Well, we've been wanting a spot out here on the porch where we can hang out and play with the kids, play with the dogs, and, dream up future DIY projects.
Yep, they never end. So we decided to get a bed swing, of course.
Let's write down our guesses of how long I think it's going to take you to put together the swing. I'll help you a little bit. How about you also put in the comments how long you think it's going to take Cody to put together the PorchCraft DIY bed swing kit? And we'll see who was right.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
So today we're going to unbox, assemble, hang, style, and reveal this whole bed swing. Don't forget to leave your guess in the comments. First thing it says is tools. So it looks like all we need is a power drill, a tape measure, and a screwdriver. So that's pretty easy. Ropes to hang it with. And some wood pieces. Okay, so this came in two boxes. You had the hardware box and then had a little bit of lumber, and then you've got the main lumber box. And I gotta say, like, they did a really good job of packing this up. It's all wrapped up nice and tight, and it doesn't look like cheap lumber. It looks like nice, sturdy lumber. Assembling the swing was a snap. A drill bit's provided to do all the pre-drilling, and you also get a bit for your screwdriver. All you're doing is pre-drilling holes as stated in the instructions, and then using the screws provided to get everything together. I found the screws were of good quality, and I didn't have any problems with them stripping. Am I right? Yep. That was not smart. Let's do this.
That's how you move. We got
Everything you can. Okay, so we've got this swing together. It went together really fast, a lot faster than I thought. So the next thing are the ropes. So it comes with 4 ropes. The ropes are adjustable, so you basically slide these knots to make them longer. Like this is the longest setting right here, right? Pull them apart to make it shorter. And then this is going to go through the hole that you end up tying a knot in this when this goes through the hole in the swing. And then they provide some hanging hardware that goes like this, that you're gonna, wherever you're hooking into, like it's a tree or a porch or whatever, but they come with 4 of these. This is great, but we have this light fixture here. It's gonna give us problems with the 4 ropes. If we have side-to-side swinging at all, it could cause us to break. So we're gonna have to come up with something a little bit different to hang this. So we'll see what we can do. So we already have these little eyelets drilled into our exposed rafters over here. I mentioned the 4 ropes is not going to work for us. So what we're going to do is going to use two ropes instead. Because our roof is pitched, we have one that's longer than the other, one rope, and then we have these eyelet bolts already in the rafter. And then what we need to do is we're going to create a loop like this, and then I have these clamps that you can clamp down just using a socket wrench or a wrench. And then this little, I don't know what you call it, little gizmo, the whole point of it is, so we're going to put this carabiner here in, right? And this thing is going to sit in here, and then we will attach that to the eyelet, right? And then this will swing, right? But the whole point of this is so that you don't wear out the rope. So the rope kind of just sits into this little metal sleeve, I guess. It's not really a sleeve, I don't know. But you get the idea. So it won't wear out the rope.
What's the point of that?
The point of that is to keep this loop intact. And so, like I said, you're going to clamp this down with a wrench, and you got to get it really tight, because
What would happen if you didn't have that?
so if you don't have this, what ends up happening is this rope would slide back and forth when you, based on where you put the weight on the swing, right? So if you sit in the front of the swing, it would slide forward and you'd take it in. We might have to demonstrate that. But so this will keep the rope in place. And this is basically the middle of the rope. Instead of 4 ropes, we're doing 2 ropes, 1 on each end.
And it's going to go from that corner up to the eye, and then back down to that corner.
Right. Yeah. From sitting on this thing is going to make this knot nice and tight. Kind of tighten it up as it is. Right, so right now it's sitting on bucket, so it's going to drop a little bit.
Tying the last knot.
Time.
All right, let's
Done.
see what the time is. 1 hour, 49 minutes, and 30 seconds.
There you go.
There it is.
Moment of truth.
Can it hold the weight? No falling down.
200-pound man right here.
Okay.
What did you say, an hour 49?
Yep.
Took a lot less time than I thought it was going to be. My number was way more pessimistic. Get the cushions.
Okay.
Let's get comfy. King, what is this, a twin mattress? How big this is?
Yep.
Scared me. There we go.
Okay, catch. All right, let's open the envelope and see who guessed what.
All right, so the official time was what?
An hour 49 minutes.
Okay.
And so, let's see.
I can tell you I was very wrong.
That's yours. He
I
said
had
4 hours.
4 hours.
And I said 2 hours.
So you were right on the button.
Can you say that again slower and with
You
more
were
feeling?
right. There you go. So yes, I'm glad. Hey, shorter projects, I'm not going to complain.
It went together easy. We didn't have to make any cuts.
No.
Measure, figure out how long to cut the pieces, which really reduced a lot of the risk of accidentally cutting something wrong. Yeah, it's very sturdy wood,
Yes.
good hardware. And really, we had to do some different things with the hardware and the rope, but if you had a normal porch
It was
and
flat.
that's flat,
Yeah.
and then you don't have this light fixture that we had to deal with, you would totally be able to use the hardware and rope that came with the DIY kit.
Yep.
So.
All right, successful weekend. Well, should we paint it or stain it? What do you think?
Y'all let us know what you think, and then follow along to see what we decide.
Yep, it's pretty easy.
Yep. And if you want the information, if you want this swing and these cushions, I'll link everything down below.
You gotta be. All right. Cheers.
Good job.
Thank you. Oh, that's hot. I think so too. I think the dogs like it too. They found their new nap spot.
You want to play fetch? You want to fetch?
Go get it.